As a physician, my job has gotten more complex over the years, especially as we shift to value-based care. All the paperwork, keeping up with all the changing regulations and technology, which frankly just seemed to add to the load. We were losing efficiency, and for me, it was just getting in the way of what's really important and why I became a doctor in the first place: to provide the best care I can. Luckily, we found a solution that has completely streamlined how we operate because it works like we do. We can concentrate on our patients without getting bogged down in documentation or administrative work, and it helps us maximize reimbursements and stay compliant. I just received an after-hours call from Winifred Carpenter. She's one of my patients. She's 49 and describing symptoms of a urinary tract infection, which she's had before. In fact, I saw her for a UTI just 6 weeks ago. With NextGen Mobile, I can quickly check her vitals and labs, anywhere at any time. Looks like we didn't do a urine culture during her last visit, so I'd like her to come into the office in the morning. I'll go ahead and dictate a note into her chart. The patient has called after hours concerned about a recurrence of urinary frequency and burning that started today. She has a history of recurrent UTIs, so I told her to drink plenty of water and/or cranberry juice throughout the evening. She will also take AZO, standard over-the-counter, as directed. I'll see her at the clinic in the morning as a walk-in. Given the recurrent infections, we'll do a urine dipstick and send the sample off for culture. Patient verbalizes understanding. And I'll also send a secure text message to let the nurse know. Please see phone encounter from on-call this evening. Patient will be coming in as a walk-in in the morning. Please let the front desk know to add her to my schedule when she arrives. Thanks. Time to start the morning clinic. Because we've already captured so much information before Winifred's visit, the medical assistant only needs to review the information and add her vitals. Looks like she has a low-grade fever of 99.9. Now a quick review of my notes from last night and a check on any actions taken by the nurse this morning. With NextGen Population Health directly integrated to the EHR at the point of care, I can ensure she has no gaps in care that I need to be aware of. I can also view valuable big-picture tools, like being able to identify high-risk patients and use the power of data to improve care plans and outcomes. Okay, I've finished the exam and Winifred does have a UTI. I'll need to document notes from her visit and the course of action we took in the EHR. I'm ready to document my SOAP note. I can select from dozens of procedures that are categorized by specialty and type. I see a lot of urinary tract infections in the female population, so I've created a quick note for UTIs as a convenient way to add information to the EHR. The HPI is already populated, plus the review of systems and physical exam, allowing me to chart by exception, noting that Winifred has been having symptoms for a day. I can also access the notes from my physical exam and even the results of the urine dipstick completed by the nurse. In this case, I've already obtained the urine culture. The SOAP note also includes my instructions. Drink plenty of water and cranberry juice, avoid carbonated and caffeinated beverages. Winifred needs a prescription. I'm starting her on 3 days of Cipro until I get the culture results back. The prescription has now been sent to the pharmacy electronically. I'm ready to finalize my note, including setting medical decision-making to low complexity. The system has suggested a code to be applied, 99213, and I'm in agreement with that, so I submit my code. When I submit my code, a final note is automatically generated, updating the EHR to show the latest information relevant to Winifred, and I can sign off on the chart. NextGen Enterprise Practice Management handles the financial aspects of creating the patient's claim, so I'm free to focus on patients, and I'm ready to see my next patient. With the NextGen Patient Portal, our patients have tools to engage our staff and proactively participate in their care. When Winifred logs in, she can check her information and recent visit activity, get her lab results, order prescription refills when she needs them, and schedule a follow-up appointment for her UTI. Winifred will pick the provider she wants to see and choose the location most convenient to her. She can even add a note to the practice that relates to her appointment so she knows they'll have important details. Once she's scheduled the appointment, the practice will follow up with a reminder. And even if she can't come in, Winifred has the option to schedule a virtual visit. When I want to know how my practice is doing, I have a dashboard that offers me multiple ways of looking at our financial health, whether I bill in-house or use NextGen Financial Solution Services. NextGen Enterprise gives me powerful technology and intuitive clinical workflows that make healthcare easier for me and my staff. My patients are happy because they have a convenient system to access and update care information, schedule appointments, communicate with the practice, and more. A better patient experience coupled with a more efficient practice, that's better healthcare. Visit nextgen.com to find out more.